Hey everyone.
I'm the Canadian lad, and we got some huge announcement from the man who can't do no wrong, aka Ryan Reynolds. Reynolds has officially confirmed on Twitter and on his YouTube channel that Deadpool 3 is officially underway and will release on September 6th, 2024. So that's almost 2 years from now. And I like how the release date shown in the teaser video is the only date that has the numbers 69 and 420. I would have said it's coincidental, but it's Deadpool we're talking about, so that has to be intentional. But more important than the release date is who's gonna be in it with Deadpool. And somehow Kevin Feige, Marvel, and Ryan Reynolds have convinced Hugh Jackman to come back and reprise his role as the Wolverine. Let's watch the teaser, shall we?
Hey everyone. We're extremely sad to have missed D23, but we've been working very hard on the next Deadpool film for a good long while now.
I've had to really search my soul on this one.
His first appearance in the MCU obviously needs to feel special. We need to stay true to the character, find new depth, new motivation, new meaning.
Every Deadpool needs to stand out and stand apart. It's been an incredible challenge that has forced me to reach down deep inside.
And I have nothing. Yeah, just completely empty up here and terrifying. But we did have one idea. Hey Hugh, you want to play Wolverine one more time?
Yeah, sure, Ryan.
Now, I was thinking if it's just a joke and they're only using Hugh for promotional purposes, but that's definitely not the case when you see the 3 claws slashing through the Deadpool logo. Hugh Jackman is definitely coming back and will play Logan. Plus, take a look at the money they spent for a simple promotional video teasing the movie. You don't do that unless you're dead serious. And I like how Ryan was pouring himself some aviation gin in a Deadpool mug. For those of you who don't know, aviation gin is mostly owned by Ryan Reynolds himself. He acquired a major stake in the brand in 2018. So I love this sweet bit of self-promotion there. Now, everyone was a bit disappointed when Deadpool 3 wasn't announced in the recent D23. But now come to think of it, it is so obvious that Ryan would announce this on his own terms. We were too blinded with D23 and Comic-Con to realize it. But I'm so glad it happened the way it happened, because everyone loves Ryan Reynolds, and Feige knows this. And he has got that social media presence and charisma, so the rules kinda don't apply to him. Plus, Ryan himself is a producer in the film, so he gets to decide how and when to promote the film. Now I genuinely believe this movie is about to become the No Way Home for all of us Wolverine fans. And if you're thinking, well, didn't they kill him off in Logan, how will they bring him back? Well, the answer to that could be that Wolverine in the movie Logan was a variant. It was an alternate timeline from the other X-Men movies, so bringing in another Wolverine in the story wouldn't be that hard. Plus, Deadpool 2 ended with Wade creating new timelines, so there's an endless amount of possibilities how they could fit Hugh in it. And for those of us die-hard Deadpool and X-Men fans, you might remember that Ryan Reynolds tweeted this on January 29th, 2021. He said, and I quote, "It's critical to have open, honest, and healthy discussions around mental health. By retweeting #BellLet'sTalk, you can make a difference." In case that's not enough, before Disney bought Fox, Deadpool 3 was gonna be a road trip between Deadpool and Logan, Rashomon style, for real. Now, of course, all of us thought that's another classic Ryan Reynolds joke, but now I suspect he might be telling the truth all along. And Deadpool 3 still have the same writers as the first 2 movies, so I think they're still sticking to the same story idea. Now, I'm pretty sure there will be scenes in the film between Ryan and Hugh where they will joke about their final fight in the movie X-Men Origins, which, let's agree, was total shambles. So I'm pretty sure when these two team up again, they will redeem what happened in the past. I have watched the X-Men movies in the theater, but I wasn't a YouTuber back then, and I always had this regret, why didn't I start earlier? But now, after professionally being in this business, Marvel has given us Patrick Stewart as Professor X in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and now Hugh Jackman is coming back for Deadpool 3. I mean, I'm just over the moon. I can't explain what it meant to me watching Hugh Jackman play this character for so long, and I had given up on this idea that he's ever gonna come back. So it's a huge surprise for me. I'm 26 years old, and I still act like a kid when Marvel announces this sort of stuff. And it also goes to show that just when you think Marvel is falling down, they're never gonna come back, well, they always do, because they listen to their fans. Now, one last thing I want to say before I end this video, the fact that Hugh Jackman signed the contract and said yes to come back means he's happy with the first draft of the script. Just like Ryan said, they want to make Deadpool's first appearance in the MCU a special one. I'm pretty sure Hugh Jackman feels the same way about his character appearing in the MCU, and Hugh was really adamant that Logan would be his last film as the Wolverine.
Whenever one of these X-Men films comes out, there's huge excitement, but this one, it's exciting for an audience, but it must be kind of tinged with sadness for both of you.
Well, it is my last outing. I'm not saying it's not your last outing.
Friday night, we were in Berlin at the film festival, and it screened there. Hugh and I were sitting side by side. The last 5 or 6 minutes of the movie, and it's a very emotional ending. And I saw Hugh just do this a little bit, and then this is what I felt.
Oh, yeah.
I swear, that was what happened. Hugh held my hand. I realized if this is the end, there is no more perfect and beautiful way to say au revoir, goodbye, adios, than what has just happened. So I think it's the end for me, too.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
So if a script convinced him to come back, that must be a good script. And Hugh coming back just adds a whole new meaning to this post-credit scene in Deadpool 2.
Hey, it's me. Don't scratch. Just cleaning up the timelines. Look, eventually, you're gonna hang up the claws, and it's gonna make a lot of people very sad.
Huh?
But one day, your old pal Wade's gonna ask you to get back in the saddle again. And when he does, say yes.
Oh, right.
Oh god, I'm so hyped for this movie. Alright lads, I'll let you go now.
You're still here. It's over. Go home. Oh, you're expecting...
So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you.
Go fuck yourself.